Hi everyone, I've got a few things to show you today to do with the hot air balloon journal, and we're going to decorate a few pages as well. First of all, I'm going to show you a little journal card that I've done. It's a little oval shaped one. I've used the collage board that I made as the background. I put a little bit of net on it to give it some texture, and then I put the die cut balloon on the top. Really pleased with that. I thought that came out nicely, and then on the back it's white to be written on. Also, I found these on Temu. Look at that. I love that balloon there. I'm thinking I might use that on the front of the front cover of the journal. Let's have a look, see what it would look like. I would cut it out, stick it onto some card, laminate it, and then I would have some hessian or some kind of fabric on there, and then I'd pop that on with maybe some buttons or some little grommets. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet because I'm not, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that was an idea I had. But I love the colours of this. I thought it would look nice, just gluing part of it onto a page. Do you know what I mean? If we had a page that we wanted to mainly cover, I could cut a piece of the tissue out and glue it to the page. That's what I thought. I like that. Then for this page, my idea with this was, now let me see if I can actually find the page I was going to put it on. I'm not sure it's even in this first signature. I don't think it is. Here it is. This is the page I was going to put it on. And I was going to put this one on. But you can see it's huge. It's going to nearly cover the whole page. So what I did, I took a picture of it. I took a photograph of it. And now I've got it so that it's smaller. And I like that much better. I think that's going to fit on there really nicely. And be a nice... that's going to make a lovely page. I like that there's still the blue showing, but there's enough of the hot air balloon to balance it out. So pleased with that. So let's pop that on there with a paper clip so that when we get to that page, we'll have it there ready. Yeah, it just came to me in a flash of light. Why don't you take a picture of it and make it a bit smaller? Yeah, so that's what I did. And then yesterday in the mail, I got some hot air balloon pyjamas for one of my baby dolls, and I love them so much. I love anything with hot air balloons on it. So what I did, I took a photograph of it and printed it out. I thought, oh, I really like that, and we might use that somewhere in the journal too, or just cut out little bits of it to use. Yeah, I thought, why not? I just love it. I absolutely love it. That balloon there could be cut out and used, couldn't it? Or we could cut out the aeroplane to use. We could even have it as a page in our journal if we wanted to. I could fold it in half like that and make it into a journal page. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, those were some of my ideas. And then I've got some bits ready to start decorating the journal. So, oops. This is to decorate this pocket with. I've got Fly High on a torn background. Like that. That's going to go on there. I've got this. I wanted, because it's all, I didn't want too much colour on it other than the colour that's there already, because first of all, it's really pretty, and secondly, I don't want it to be too overly busy. So I've actually chosen a hot air balloon that is the same colour. And I'm going to pop that on there just there, and then I'm going to put the words Fly High just here. But I need to just make sure that where my spine's going to come to. Yeah, my spine is going to come to about there, so I must make sure I don't, you know, go onto my spine. And I thought that white would just break up the colour a bit, and then it can either be left black and white like that, or it can be coloured in by the owner of the journal. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And then I'm going to put Fly High on there, and I thought that was a good introduction to the theme of the journal. So let's get these put on. This is actually a lot smaller than the sticker suggests it is, and as I say, I didn't want to introduce another colour, so I've gone with a hot air balloon that is a very similar colour to what's there already. But I thought we needed a hot air balloon on that first page, didn't we? And then I'm going to get some journal cards to pop in here and things, but I may do that afterwards. Let's put some glue onto the back of this. Yeah, I've been going through and having a look and deciding what's going where, and yeah, it's all coming together nicely. I'm really pleased with it. I've also started on the replacement journal for the lady whose mushroom journal has got lost in the post. So I'm busy beavering away on that in the background too. I've got all of the signatures made. I'm about at the same stage as I am with this journal. I've got all of the signatures made. I've got the cover done but not decorated. I've got the magnificent bird done. So yeah, I'm getting there with that one as well. I'm trying to do it alongside this one because I really want it to be ready for her as soon as possible. Now, do we need a circle in there? Let's have a look. Where's my hole punch gone? I don't really want to cut into the balloon, so we could go a bit further across, I think, as well. I think the signatures are going to come to. Yeah, so that could go a little bit further across, really. There we go, perfect. Phew. Now, shall we find some journaling cards to go in there? I've got them all in a thing. So, I've still got to make some journaling cards out of the collage board that I did, but we'll do that on another day. But I have got some already done. Ones like this one that says inspire on it. I really like that. Inspire is probably my favourite word to use in a journal. We've got this lovely green and pink. I love those colours for this journal. You can see they match the outside really well. And then I thought we could also have a folded up piece of paper to journal on. So I've got this one, Up and Going Excelsior Ginger Ale, John Clee Dayton, Joseph R. Peebles and Sons, Soul Agents, Cincinnati. And then we've got the hot air balloon here with the two ladies. Yeah, so I thought I could fold that up. It's actually done on card. I don't know why I did it on card and not paper, but it can still be journaled on, so that's fine. And we leave it with the picture on the outside so that the journaling is hidden on the inside. So let's very carefully fold that up. Trusty hole punch. I don't know if it'll cut through 4 pieces of thicknesses of card. I never thought of that, but it has done, yeah. And then we can pop that at the back like that, and that's a nice full first pocket. Then we've got our magnificent bird, which I love. Should we put this little hot air balloon one in there as well? Why not? Then we've got the magnificent bird. I love that. Then on this page I was going to just leave it blank. Yeah, I've tea-dyed all the edges with my Distress Oxide. That is just a little balloon stamp that I'm going to pop in the corner of there. Then for this page, I'm going to pop this piece of lace, which I've sewed ribbon into the middle of. I'm going to put that on the edge of that page. That's so pretty, isn't it? So let's just cut it to the right length, and then I'll get to my sewing machine and sew it on. So that's that page done, and I did leave a little bit of the lace showing on that side of the page. And then for this side, I thought we would have a little hot air balloon pocket. I actually really love that hot air balloon as well, so that might be a candidate for the front. One of those sort of cut out with the flowers in the basket at the bottom. Really pretty, isn't it? Yeah. So let's get some glue onto here. There we go, and I'll pop it right at the edge because I don't want it to get caught up when we're sewing the signatures into the spine of the book. Yeah, so we've got plenty of room there. You see where the fold is. And then the next thing I'm going to do is find something to go inside there. So let's see, what options have we got? We've got lots of options, I'll tell you, we have a lot of options. Yes, let's see. This is a pretty tag, we could pop that in there with a ribbon on it. Find some ribbon to put on it. We've got this one that says Eau de Roses. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I'd like something up here as well, I think. We'll look for a sticker or something, I think, to go there. These are really pretty too. I really like those. I think we'll find a tag to go in here. I'll get my crocodile and make a hole. Okay, I'll put that pretty purple, I can't remember what you call those. What do you call them? They're not, no, I think they might be grommets. Yeah, that's what I was calling the wing-backed things, but I actually think they're the grommets instead. Right, and how about we have a little bit of gold ribbon? I think that would look nice in there. A little bit of gold ribbon. Just to add a bit of bling to the page. That's a very good idea. So we'll cut it at an angle. But just to be on the safe side, I will burn the ends with my lighter. There we go, and then that won't fray. And then we'll pop it through the through the top of the card like that. Oh, how pretty is that? That gold really just sets off that, doesn't it? And then I want to find a sticker to go up here, something to go across there. So let's see what I've got. Okay, here are the choices. So I've got that, which is a really nice, like, I think it's a Victorian calling card. That one. That is quite nice, and it's light, isn't it? I like lighter colours. This one I really like also, with the bicycle and the flowers on it. And then we've got that one. That one's a definite no. So it's between these two. I think I'm going to go with the Victorian calling card, actually. I just think the colours of it will match better. I like it because it's light. I mean, I love the bicycle, don't get me wrong. I did love that, but right, we want it about there, don't we? There we go. So that's just made, when there's nothing in there, that's still there to make that look pretty. So then we've got that one to write on. Let's make sure that they're all white on the back, ready to be written on. Let's give these rounded corners as well. Yeah, that's pretty. I want that one at the front because it's got the gold. Oh, it doesn't have to go at the front, but I do like that little girl's, that lady's peeping out the front there. I like that you can see the gold ribbon. Yeah, happy with that. And then for this page, I've decided we're going to have this lovely butterfly on there, and then you'll still be able to see the music if you wanted to. So let's just glue the butterfly. Yeah, there's still no news on the missing mushroom journal, so I'm beavering away, as I say, to try and get the replacement one made as quickly as possible. But at the same time, I don't want to rush it, if you see what I mean. I don't want it to be a rushed thing. I want it to be as good as the first one for the lady that bought it. I would feel awful if she was disappointed. So she's such a nice lady. Yeah, she deserves to have a good journal, and that's what she's going to get. Right, so, and then I'm also going to put a page edge on there, and I'm going to put it right at the top because it's the first one of the journal. I like to do them sort of going down from top to bottom so that you can see them. They are really just for decoration. They're not really for anything else in my journals. I just put them on there for decoration. So let's pop it right at the top. There we are. Lovely. Really happy with that. Just get a wipe. And then I'm going to put Be Proud as well. So where are we going to put Be Proud? I think there above the butterfly. Very prominent to the owner of the journal. Be proud. We should all be proud. We all do. Do you know, the other day, yesterday, a man came to repair my washing machine, and he said that on his way to my house, he had seen a man climbing over the barriers of the bridge on the bypass. So he turned around and went back and literally talked this man out of jumping off the bridge. He said to me, "Oh, a strange thing happened to me today. It's never happened to me before." And that was the story that he told me. And I said to him, wow, you know, not many people can go home at night and say that they've saved someone's life today. And he says, oh, well, I wouldn't go that far. I says, well, you should go that far, because that's exactly what you did. You saved that man's life. You know, you talked him into coming back over the barrier, and, you know, a lot of people would just have carried on driving. They wouldn't have stopped, would they? I said, you should be, you know, be proud of yourself. So yeah, that's what he did on his way to mend my washing machine. What an adventure that must have been for him. So that's that page done. And then on this page I'm going to, because it has this plain back on it, I'm going to glue it down right at the top of the page so it doesn't interfere with the signatures when I'm sewing them in. And then inside it can be opened out and you can write on the whole of that. Isn't that lovely? That's what I thought. So I'll get the glue on the back of it. I've actually got this glue that's running out. So here's what I've been doing with it. I've been spreading it on like butter because I'm determined to get my money's worth. There's a lot of glue in there, and I thought, well, you can't use it, can you? Not as a glue stick anyway. And there's loads in there. So this is what I've been doing with it. Spreading it on like butter, literally. It's a really good way to spread the glue out, and it's a good way of not wasting the... There's loads of it in there. There's still loads in there, look. I think we're getting to the bottom of it, but we're not there yet. This is my gesso knife. That's what I use to do my embossing with my gesso with. Yeah, I can clean it and then it'll be just as good as it was before. It's one that I got from a car boot sale a few years ago. And I love it because it's like this. It looks like it's... I mean, it's not got a bone handle. It's a fake one, but I love that it looks like a bone handle. That's the sort of thing my granny had, and I loved my granny so much. Right, so let me lay that on the wet wipe a moment so we don't get glue everywhere. And let's glue this down. I want it as near to the top as possible, so right at the very top. There we are, and then press it down really well. And like I say, that then can be journaled in. It can be opened up, you can journal in it, and also I can put some journal cards in there. So let's find some more journal cards. I've got this one that's already rounded and is a nice big shape. I've got a little music one. Oh, this is a nice one. A nice big one, and I think it'll fit in there. Yes, let's just round the edges because I love to round edges. Yeah, isn't that lovely? I really like that. Trouble is I like them all. And then we can fold that down. And we've got that pretty picture on there. Yeah, love that. And then on this page I have got a little picture of a lady's face in the corner. What, I've got stuff everywhere here, look. Because this can be journaled on. So let's glue that into the corner. We'll start on our new glue stick. Well, it's actually not a new one. I have been using this one. But I was determined I was going to use that one up fully. So that's what I did. Yeah, I've got a little, it looks like a young lady. Let's pop her on there. There we go. And then this can be journaled on, drawn on, painted on. You can stick a picture on there, a photograph, anything you want. That is so nice. I love that. And then over the page we go, and we have got a bag that I'm going to put on here. And I've got a tiny little gold plant pot. I like the plant pots because I think if you wanted to, if you were the owner of the journal and you wanted to, you could draw plants coming out of your plant pot. And I love that idea. So let's pop that on the corner of that page at the bottom. The things I love about the journals is the fact that you can colour. You've got little colouring bits that you can colour if you want to. And on these pages, just because it's a blank page, doesn't mean you can't, doesn't mean you have to write on it. You can do whatever you want on it. So I'm going to glue this bag onto the page, and then I'm going to decorate it, and we're going to put some things inside it. Now, do I just glue around the edges so that we can put things in the back and in the middle? Yeah, that would be an idea, wouldn't it? Should we do that? If we do that, I need to cut the top off and make a hole, don't I? Let's do that then. We'll cut the flap off the top. We will find my massive hole. I must find myself a round hole punch. Yeah. I mean, this is a round one, but it has a serrated edge. I want one that's this size, but with a plain edge. I don't know how far across it is even to look, because I need to order one from somewhere, don't I? I think it's 2 inches. Yeah, so at 1.5 inches would do, wouldn't it? A round one at 1.5. Yeah, I can look for that now. So let's just make a hole in one side, not both. Oh, I wonder if we could cover that with this hot air balloon. I think we probably could. Could we fit both hot air balloons on there? Very, very nearly. Very, very nearly. Oh, let's do that then. Let's move this out of the way so that we don't get it all glued up. I think this is the last project I have for today. So let's lay that. Actually, let's lay the bag on top of that. Yeah, you can see that we can get both of those balloons on there, can't we? So let's glue it first. Let's see, let's get this onto here first. There we go. And I'm thinking, well, if it goes wrong, I've got another bag and I've got another piece of tissue paper, so that's fine. And here we go. Let's trim around it. Oh, I love that. Oh, Love it, love it, love it. And so the next thing I'm going to do is put some glue on this flap. Now I have a flap because the bag was too wide. I couldn't have it all the way open, it was too wide. So I had a flap and I thought, why not have it as a fold out piece on the page? Why don't we do that? And then, because I'm thinking, why am I covering up all of this bag if I put the bag in there? Well, the bag is to hold things, true, but wouldn't it be nice if you could actually see a bit of the blue as well? So what I'm going to do is, let's just move things back where we need them. I'm going to glue it. I want it as close to that edge as possible. I'm going to glue it along here like this. So rather than gluing 3 sides and having it so that we can put stuff inside it and what have you, I'm going to have it so it can pop up like that and we can still see this blue spotty paper on that side. Yeah, I like that idea. And you could have some hidden journaling under here, couldn't you? But also if you wanted to know how to make ham in Madeira sauce, you've got your recipe there. Stuffed peppers, asparagus rolls. Yeah, so that's that. Now we need something to put inside it, don't we? So let's have a piece of paper folded up for a start. This is nice. There's several different hot air balloons on there. I like that. So let's fold that up and pop it in. Oh, so pleased with that. That's gone on there lovely, hasn't it? It really does make it look luxurious. Yeah, I think so. I love that. So the trouble is I love everything. I have these ideas, you know, and I think, oh, that's lovely. Right, let's just do the corners. There we are. Fold it. Should we fold it that way, or I think we can get away with folding it that way, you know. And then it will show out of the top and people will know that you can put things in there. Yes. And then we can put some more things in there along with it. This is a nice one, and it is a card one. I'm not sure it'll fit actually. Oh yes, that'll fit in there. I've got about a nice floral one. Yes. What about this one with a rose on it? That should fit, I think. There we go, pleased with that. So let's pop that in there as well. Yes, and then that can be lifted up. Now do I put a sticker on here to journal onto? That might be a good idea. We can leave some of the spots showing, but we could put a sticker on there, couldn't we? Yes, I think one of these will go on there nicely and still show the blue around the edge. Yeah, we've got the best of both worlds there, haven't we? So that can be journaled on. I love that. And then that can be flipped over and that'll be private private journaling. So yeah, that is what we've done so far. So let's do a little recap. We've done the front pocket, the magnificent bird I had done already. We've done that page, we've sewn that onto that page. We've got the little pocket there with the 3 things in it, and we've got the little Victorian calling card there. We've got this lovely butterfly on this page with the Be Proud. On that side we've got that really pretty envelope that can open up and have journaling inside. We've got another blank page there, a blank page there, and then this lovely page with a pocket on. I love that, love it. So next we come to these pages. Yeah, so yeah, they'll be the next pages that we do. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.